It's looking like 2026 is gonna be another promising year for sneakerheads, but there's one shoe on this list that proves hype alone cannot save a sneaker release, cause dumb shits are trash, bro. But I do have a quick disclaimer. Every sneaker release in this video is subject to change. Nike can literally cancel anything, especially the ones that are rumored. But if y'all do end up enjoying this video, make sure you go down below and leave a like. 400 likes is the goal for this one. While you're down there, subscribe to the channel and let me know what else y'all would like to see on here. I'm actually excited for the future of this channel. But if y'all do end up subscribing, let me know you're new so I can welcome y'all to the family. All that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start this list off in January 2026. Working our way towards the end of the year. At the top of the year, we're gonna see the Wolf Gray 5s. Now, this is a pair that hasn't released in a little minute, and it's one of those 5s that a lot of people do love and also might become a sleeper pair, kind of like the Olive 5s we got a little while ago. Those were a clean release, but I don't really hear too many people talking about them. Shit, I haven't even worn them since I did the On Foot forum. These might go in that same category, making this a sleeper pick for next year. But I did have to put these on the list simply because I think they're fire, and I wouldn't be surprised if I grabbed them to do the content for y'all. Rumored release date for this pair is January 10th, but again, shit is subject to change, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of pepper. Let me know if y'all gonna be copping Wolf Gray 5s in 2026 at the top of the year. The next one is where shit starts getting a little spicy. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this one disappointed me just a little bit, simply because it's the reverse infrared, and I was just expecting a regular infrared, maybe even the Varsity Red, since I've been yapping about them so much. I've been wanting Jordan Brand to release these right here for over half a decade, and it looks like we're gonna have to keep waiting because they decided to drop this sample, which is pretty much this right here reversed. So wherever you see black, there's gonna be red. Wherever there's red, there's gonna be black. I'm not mad at it because it is gonna probably be a fire release, but nonetheless, I would have preferred these right here. That's just me being biased because I love Varsity Red 6s, but those are set to release on Valentine's Day 2026. Clean shoe, I can't complain. All-Star Weekend is looking crazy next year. On the same day, we're gonna be seeing the Lakers 4s release. This one almost reminds me of a Kobe sample slash a sneaker that's not supposed to make it to the public, but word around the street is that next year we're gonna be seeing these on Valentine's Day, same day as the infrared 6s. All I'ma say is I thought it couldn't get better than 2025, but 2026 is looking crazy so far. And this is without any collabs we'll more than likely end up seeing. The following month on March 21st, we're gonna get the UNC 14s. This is one of those pairs that's nostalgic for me, and I'm actually hella excited about these, probably more than a lot of other shoes that I'm gonna be mentioning in this video. Because if y'all don't know, I buy these sneakers based off emotion, and this is one of those that I remember seeing in middle school. I never had my hands on them, and I remember these shits looking so icy. So when these come back around, I'ma make it my mission to try to get these early for y'all slash for me, you feel me? Because I feel like I'd actually end up wearing these. UNC on these look super clean. The suede on 14s always ends up hitting. There's something buttery about it, at least from the images, bro. I haven't had a pair of 14s in a minute, and the last ones I had were the cherry 14s, so those actually had leather. But from what I see online, bro, these shits are looking juicy. I'ma need them whenever they come around March 21st. Sticking to the UNC theme, in April we're gonna be seeing the UNC Jordan 11 lows. It almost feels like these released not too long ago, but that might be a minute ago at this point. All I know is that these are looking clean. That's the only reason they made it on my list. I would say this is probably one of the better Jordan 11 lows. I did also like the cherry lows, and they ended up making those a high, which I ended up getting rid of. But these UNC joints are definitely fire, and they're dropping them at the perfect time right before summer. I think this is gonna be a banger for next year. Now, this next release is the one that proved that hype alone cannot save a shoe, bro, because these shits are ass. The Fragment Union Jordan 1 highs. It's one of the sneakers that I was actually hella excited for next year, but if they drop this shit right here, the black and white joints that you're looking at on the screen, they might fuck around and flop, bro. And if they don't, it definitely proves that people are just buying into hype, because I don't see these selling out. And if it wasn't a collab, these definitely would be some bricks. We had the black and white Jordan 1s like a year or two ago, and those are going for like $70 at this point. So if these end up selling out and going for anything above $250, bro, I got a lot of questions for everybody out there. There's dead ass 5% of blue on these shits, and the rest is just white and black. And y'all know if it wasn't a collab, y'all would let them sit. I want to know what y'all think in the comments, because this is a pair that honestly baffled me, bro. I thought it was gonna be this pair right here, and shit, if I'm wrong and this ends up releasing, I will eat my words, because this pair is actually clean. But this black and white shit right here, they need to keep those wherever they made them in Indonesia, bro. Like, we don't need these shits, and that's a fact. Like, these are dookie, bro. Hype can't save these. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, this pair on the other hand, if these end up dropping, it's a different conversation. Like, these are actually blue, bro. It looks like a Fragment collab, but I guess that's just how I feel about it. Let me know in the comments if y'all agree. Am I tripping? Shit, I know I'm not tripping. These shits is ass. It is what it is.
You smell like you farted.
This next one might single-handedly make next year the best year in sneakers in a minute. We're getting Toro Jordan 4s. Y'all don't understand, bro. For me, this is peak nostalgia. I remember camping out for these with the homies. We had the little bottle of Bacardi. I shouldn't even be talking about this. We had a crazy night that night waiting for these right here. It was a vibe, bro. Memories were made, and I wore these shits to the ground. Low-key, they stopped fitting me, and that's the only reason I ended up letting them go. But if I could get these, matter of fact, I will get these, and it's gonna be a vibe, bro. I prefer these over brick by bricks. Y'all gonna hate me in the comments. I don't really care, bro. This is a banger. Like, I'm gassed up that they're bringing back the Toro Bravo 4s. OG sneakerheads know what I'm talking about. This is a moment in sneakers that you just can't compare to. It doesn't relate to where we're at now. You literally go online, buy the shoe, and it just ships to you. This had more feeling to it, bro. You camp out, you don't know if you're getting your shoe. Shit, you don't even know if you about to get your size when you get in the Foot Locker. So when you get them, it's like, bro, I'm gassed up about the Toro 4s next year. I believe they're supposed to drop May 23rd. So when these come around, I'm in there, bro. No bullshit. This next release is gonna have the people who buy into hype jizzing their pants, bro.
I did.
The Nigel Sylvester Cinnabar Jordan 4s are gonna be dropping summer 2026. Y'all already saw what happened with the brick by bricks. It damn near became the staple for Jordans in 2025. So based off that hype alone, it's gonna ride into this new colorway of the Jordan 4, which is pretty much just a new iteration of the fire red 4s. I think it's a solid colorway, but it still can't compare to his first piece of work. I honestly would have just switched it to something completely different, but it's not my shoe, you feel me? If I do end up getting them for retail, I wouldn't mind it. I honestly wouldn't pay much over retail to have them in the collection, because I already do have these. Don't need these times two, if that makes sense. But they are solid. I'm not trying to shit on them in any way, because it's a clean collab, bro. It's just a solid sneaker release for next year. And I know a lot of people are gonna put these top 5 in 2026. This is the rumored section of the video, so these releases could happen and or shit could be blown in the wind. There are rumors that we're gonna see possibly 3 Travis Scott releases next year. 2 of them, I'm hearing rumblings that might actually happen. The third, it sounded like some boo-boo in my opinion, but the 2 Jordan 1s sound more realistic. We have the reverse mocha Jordan 1 highs. Word around the street is that these are going into sample production. If y'all don't know, that typically means that they're making sample pairs before they make the finalized design that we get as the public. If these end up dropping, I think it might be better than all the lows, simply because there's a new high dropping. We haven't got any highs since the Fragments and the OG mochas, which still has to be one of the best Travis Scott Jordans all time. Definitely one of those grail pieces in my collection. If they do end up dropping a reverse mocha and it doesn't end up going for guap, I actually would try to go for them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The other pair is actually a Jordan 1 low, this time in the shy pink colorway. It's that same color blocking we keep seeing, but this time with a little bit of pink on them, bro. The breast cancer Jordan 1 lows. We recently saw Travis wear these at the Bad Bunny concert, and there's been more and more word about these coming out to us. Now, if they do release, I think it'll be another solid one to add to the catalog. Y'all know how I feel about these Jordan 1 lows at this point. They are getting played out, which is where this last rumor for Travis Scott comes into play. Some sneaker pages are posting that the Jordan 3 Travis Scott might finally be a thing. I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all that I'm not believing this shit until I see it, bro, because they keep on saying these shits are coming and they never end up releasing. So I'm gonna just wait until I see a physical pair of these. It's been nothing but pictures up to now, and all I know is that next year might be the last year for Travis on Jordan brand. So I don't know if there's time for that, bro. It's already cooked. Just give us what you got and either get going or renew your contract and then give us something special. I might be covering this Travis Scott topic in a new video that I'll be dropping, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail on this one, but those are the rumored Travis releases we have for 2026. We actually got 3 releases left, and this next one is a guaranteed banger, bro. Toro Yellow 4s are officially coming back fall 2026. A lot of people thought those were gonna be dropping this year, but that was not the case. We're gonna be seeing them next year, and I'm gassed up for this one too, bro. They are not playing. Foots are on next at Jordan brand. They deadass are not joking around. Every month next year has a shoe that I would love to have in my collection, and that is a problem, bro. There's gonna be a lot of switcheroos in this collection for me to be adding all this shit, because these Toro Yellow 4s are miraculous, bro. If I'm not mistaken, this pair hasn't released since 2006. So 20 years later, we're gonna be seeing the resurfacing of the Toro Yellow 4s, and I know a lot of people are excited for these, including myself. I could possibly be wrong on this. Wasn't Toro Yellow 4s the first time we saw rare air behind the patch? It's either those or the undefeated 4s. Y'all let me know down below. I honestly don't know that piece of information. I do know that that was one of the first lifestyle Jordan 4s that we got, making it a special colorway, and they just look clean. So whenever these release or hit the early market, I will be trying to scope them. If they not taxing, I might fuck around and grab these, because I know it's one of those pairs similar to a lot of the sneakers I've been picking up this year that I would just love to have in my collection. I got black metallics, I got grapes, fire red 5s, undefeated 4s. A lot of the shoes that I ended up grabbing this year were pairs that I actually would love to have in my collection, not just some filler pickups. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all, Toro Yellow 4s make it on my hit list next year, guaranteed, bro. Kind of like the True Blue 3s, I'ma need those, bro, because my pair is no longer existent. Like, these shits are gobbled up, family. There's no coming back from these. I'm trying to tell y'all, this was one of my dancing in the rain, doing it for Lil Saint type beat. So whenever they redo these with the new shape, new cushioning, and all the extra bells and whistles, best believe I'm in this bitch. Fall 2026 True Blue 3s are back, baby. I'ma need these guaranteed, and y'all can see the theme of this video. Need them guaranteed has been spread throughout this shit the whole time, almost spread as much as y'all leaving the like on this video. I'ma need these right here, bro. It's low-key gonna complete my Jordan 3 set, because I can't even count these. Like, where am I wearing these to, bro? It looked like I mowed the lawn without mowing the lawn in these. It's over. Like, these shits are truly deceased, bro. I thought I was almost done with the list, but there's actually 2 sneakers left. One of them being the Jordan 1 Low Band. If y'all don't know, they've been dropping a top on every Jordan 1 high, and the band is gonna be the next one. If I'm not mistaken, these are set to release summer 2026, and it's one that I'm for sure gonna try to get in my collection. At this point, we got the black toes, we got the shadows. I missed the Royals. Those dropped somewhere overseas. Honestly, I wasn't too pressed for them because I got the Royals and the suede joints, but I don't have no breads in my collection. So the fact that they're dropping the lows, and the fact that the lows end up selling for way below retail, it's all clicking in my head, bro. I'ma need these shits again. I'm trying to tell y'all, next year is the year of holes in the pockets. At least that's the way it's looking, but we do got one more pair to go over, and it's the white infrared Jordan 6. This is another another one of those, bro. Almost like the Bugs Bunny 8s we're gonna be seeing later this year. These are actually set to release late 2026, so I could see them kind of being in that same theme, you feel me? These are actually clean, but I don't know if I'll end up grabbing them unless I get them for a steal for a review. This is a pair I actually had, but there's something about them that I honestly don't even know if I need them again. It's just me giving y'all my raw opinion on these shoes. I think they're clean, don't get it twisted, but if they're dropping black infrareds or white infrareds, I'm going black infrareds every single time, and I don't think I would wear the white ones over the black ones, so I guess I'll just buy the black joints. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, but that was the last shoe I wanted to go over in this video. If y'all did enjoy this one, y'all know exactly what to do. Go down below, leave a like on this one. 400 likes is the goal for this video. That should be fairly easy, bro. There's literally probably thousands of y'all watching this. The least y'all could do is go down below, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let me know if you're new so I could welcome y'all the proper way. And if y'all are trying to support the channel, go down there and hit that hype button. That does spread the content to more people. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all who come through and constantly show love. It does mean a lot that y'all take time out of your day to comment on these videos. That's why I try to do my best to reply to y'all. But shit, that pretty much does it for this one. Let me know where y'all are watching from, because it is kind of interesting to see where my supporters are from, you feel me? That's just what it is. That pretty much does it for this video. Make sure y'all check one of these two videos right here, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching. All that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.